Hi, my name is Bounus, and today we're going to be playing Darkwood. This is a top-down survival horror action RPG type of game. It's mostly survival horror. So I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and get started. Now, I actually do have an old profile on here. I'm going to go ahead and ignore it because I haven't touched this for quite a while. I'm actually going to start a new game. I'm going to go ahead and let's see what our difficulty options are. Our difficulty normal. Yep, when we die, we just drop a part of our equipment. We have hard, which I think gives you 3 lives unless you find some special items to go ahead and recover them. Not gonna do that. Definitely not gonna do permadeath because I will die probably within the first 3 days here. We're gonna go ahead and actually keep the prologue on, and there is some Indiegogo content here. This is actually going to be a special. I think it's almost like a locked safe or something at the start of it, at the main area that the game properly starts in after the prologue. And that actually is going to go ahead and give us some stuff that we really could use. It is technically cheating, but quite honestly, I'm terrible at this game, and it'll make the game a little more tolerable. So let's go ahead and get started. You are playing a challenging and unforgiving game. You will not be led by the hand. Respect the woods, be patient, and focus. Very good advice, because if you do not respect the woods and everything inside of it, you will die. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to play this. I've beaten this once a long time ago, before I even owned it on Steam. The developers made a version 1.0 torrent that they released before I could actually afford to buy this game when it first came out. And I ended up beating it then, and that was a ton of fun. And I just fell in love with this franchise, so I'm really happy to be back playing it. This is also going to be a very dark game. It's going to have a lot of kind of depressing themes and just imagery going on here. So just a heads up, if you don't like that, this is not going to be the game for you. So let's go ahead and get started with a prologue. I see hatred and fear in their eyes. God, I love the visuals of this game. As if I was responsible for the spreading disease. As if I were the source of all the misery plaguing this land. I have nowhere to hide from them, nowhere to run. The woods have closed us off from the outside world. We are all doomed. Yeah, just everything about this game. There are some people that don't like it for its playstyle or anything else, but this game is just an absolute work of art. So here's where we go ahead and start. So we're actually starting the game playing as a doctor. Now this guy's not going to be the actual player character throughout all of this, but as you can tell, there's actually some things that do change just a little bit when we look around here. I actually can only see things going on in that kind of cone of vision. So if there was somebody behind me moving around, I actually couldn't see them unless I looked around here. So let's go ahead and start with our medical notes. I know these notes by heart. I don't want to read them now. Okay. Alcohol distiller. I think this is actually set in Poland, so that seems extremely applicable. A homemade device for producing moonshine. We have potatoes, which is the only edible thing growing in this land, and he still has some left. Okay. And let's take a look. We can search the table. Now, if I go ahead, I think if I shift and click, we can actually do that. And we have a notepad. Now, this actually does something kind of neat where you can go ahead and drag it around. You can actually take a look. But every item is basically a still. You can't mess with it. You can't rotate it. This isn't like a Resident Evil game or anything. So I went ahead. I got some pills, and there's 2 types of pills. One of them gives you health, and one gives you a stamina boost. Because if I start running around, to see that yellow bar above me actually starts depleting. And when that's done, I basically start breathing like an asthmatic. Let's open out our door and take a look. So here's the rest of this first area. Locked. I think I left the key in the wardrobe. Okay, I think the wardrobe is somewhere down there. So let's go ahead and get up here. Let's take a look around. Let's examine our cage. Cages, this time they're empty. Ooh, this guy does not do good things. let's see. More cages. Yep, same story. We have a metal door. I'd rather not open it. I spent too much time to lock him in there. Okay, I'm apparently a kidnapper as well. That's just great. All this. We have a container here. Can I examine it? A long time ago, you used to use this junk in here anyway. I don't have a lockpick. I don't think I can actually search it without a lockpick or a key. Let's check out the table here as well. Tools. They haven't been sterilized for years. The local patients can't be helped anyway. Yeah, so as I said, this guy's actually a doctor, and I think he was a local physician of some kind during the outbreak that occurred here, which I actually... for the basic premise of this story is actually that the woods have more or less gone out of control. And they're growing everywhere, and they're causing mutations, and everything is going to hell. And it's not a very happy place. It's actually pretty horrifying. So the good news is that this actually, you can go ahead and open stuff, and you can walk through, and then if you click it to close, it actually just automatically closes, which is nice if you're getting chased by anything. So let's go ahead. What's on my bed? I've just woken up. That's great. I apparently slept in my office. Radio Unitra. Radio's been silent for years, although sometimes I think I can hear voices through the static. That's probably not a good sign, but this guy's clearly going a little insane if he's kidnapping people. I do have a barricaded window, and you can almost hear stuff outside. I don't think anything happens at this location, but during the nights in the actual hideout, you can go ahead and barricade out windows, and stuff can break in. If you don't barricade the windows, they can just jump right through the window. They don't care if anything's in the way. More medical notes. I know these notes by heart. I don't want to read them now. Okay. Apparently it's best not to enter that room. That's fine. Let's go ahead and let's check out our wardrobe. So we have quite a few items. You can actually see my inventory in the top left there. We've got a medical book here with some pretty unpleasant looking pictures. I don't actually know if those are real or if those were made up for the game, but I'm going to assume that there's something awful. We got rags. We have a key, which I think is going to let me outside. Now, what I can do is I can actually, if I have a workbench, I can go ahead and combine some of this stuff. Like I could use some rags to make a bandage, or I could actually combine them with a board to make a torch. I do think I need alcohol and some other stuff as well. Torches are actually a really good tool to use, so you can go ahead and light up areas, because some places are going to be extremely dark. Let's go ahead, let me see. Can I get outside? Yep, so I go ahead and click and hold. I can use the key, and I can actually walk out. Now, I don't know why the guy says it would be suicide, because it's daytime, but I guess so. I'm going to trust the guy who lives in the middle of the haunted woods more than myself. Let's go ahead. We have the 125p. Used to be a luxury, but since all the access roads have been devoured by the woods, it's become a useless pile of trash. And as you can see, here's the start to the happy, happy story of Darkwood. Here's my dog. My dog has apparently eviscerated itself. Let's not talk to the sad doggo yet. Gonna get some rope. So most of the stuff I'm collecting right now is just going to be stuff that I can use later on. I do think the game is going to have me make some basic tools or something like that to actually get through this. Let's check out, I don't remember if there's anything down here, and I'm about 60% sure if I wander down there I'll die. Actually, I don't even know if you can wander down there in this version of the game. But yeah, anything that you can go ahead and look over with these, you can go ahead and probably explore. So you see a wooden doll, a large humanoid doll with a carved out face. And we just have a hole in the ground because that's just what they do in the middle of nowhere in the woods here, I guess. Oh, doggo, I'm sorry. My dog, I don't think he's going to make it. I think I should end his suffering. Oh, come on. Don't make me kill the dog. Let's go ahead. I think space to vault over obstacles like fences or windows. That's right. Yeah, you don't actually have like a jump. You just have this weird context-sensitive vault. Alright, so I believe, yeah, you can see right there, there's actually an axe that I can use to chop through that tree. I'm going to stop wandering into the dark woods, actually, because that's a good way to die. And actually, the axe is a really good example of what I was talking about earlier with the field of view. You'll notice if I'm looking around here, I can't see the axe, but if I look over here, there's axes right in front of me. So I go ahead, I'll pick up the axe, and then if I actually have to drag it into my quick bar, so if I go ahead and I hit my number keys, I'll actually cycle through them. And this is where the game gets weird. So this is almost... It's not quite like Condemned, but you actually have to press the button to basically prep your attack. If you just try to click, you're not going to do anything. And I think, yeah, you actually have to get it all the way up to activate that. So I'm going to go ahead and put the poor dog out of his misery because he's dying. Sorry, buddy. Let me see if I can get you in the head. Ugh, sorry, boy. Yeah, I have nothing to say about that, apparently. I assume it was a boy. Either way, sorry. So now I gotta go back here. So this is actually, yeah, weapon selected, right mouse to, yep, goes ahead and does that. And you can actually tell in the top left and right, you can see that there's a durability bar. So when that goes down, the weapon becomes unusable. You actually have to repair it. And thank God that was down, because I probably would have walked into it. So, this here is a bear trap and a dead cow. The cow has a bone, which I don't think you can really do much. If you'd actually take a look at some of the items here, you'll notice that they have values. You can go ahead and actually trade these off to traders down the road. And they'll go ahead and give you basically the in-game currency, which I want to say is called respect or something like that. Or it's not money. It's basically like respect or morale or whatever. So I can go ahead and I can actually... snare traps. I must be careful. The woods are full of them. Yeah, if you step in one of these, it'll basically lock you down and take a good chunk of your health away. But you can also use them to trap enemies, and I think they'll actually one-shot most human enemies. If they don't, they do significant amounts of damage. So location found, the path. Do I actually have... Yes, that's right. So M is how you use the map. Go ahead and you can actually see the... It doesn't give you the actual location you are, it gives you a generalized one. So if I head back, so over here I think would have been where the tree was. If I headed back somewhere to the west of the tree, it would just tell me that I'm at the house. But it wouldn't tell me actually where I am. I think you can get a special power-up or ability or something down the road that'll do that. But right now, I just don't have that. Yeah, access the map, press M. Thanks, game. The woods have devoured all the roads that connected us to the outside world. No one is able to pass through this thicket. He says passing through the thicket. God, this game is just gorgeous. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's so damn gorgeous. This game is a work of art. I will absolutely stand by that statement. Fallen tree. Okay, yep, so we're already here. So yeah, the map is actually relatively small. I mean, you can probably cross it inside of 2 minutes in each zone. Let's go up here. I want to check out our burned campfire. We got more boards, matchsticks, and rags. I didn't get a chance to see what that was, so hopefully it was nothing important. These parts of the woods are dark. I should craft a torch. Tabbed access your inventory and crafting menu. Yep, there we go. So now it actually goes ahead and it gives us the crafting options. So over here you can see that I actually have 2 different types of torch. One requires gasoline, one requires the alcohol. So I'll go ahead and I'll make a torch. And yep, now I have an empty bottle. And if I go ahead and I actually put the torch in my 3rd slot, you can see how much brighter it is compared to carrying nothing. So very, very useful. I will always try to carry at least one light source around. Some enemies can actually put out light sources, so if you're unlucky, you basically just get shafted. So let's go ahead. I think I'm in an open enough area. Nope, I'm not. Let's get the torch back out. So what do we have? We have a abandoned house. That's always a good sign. That looks like a hand to me. Kind of looked like a hand for a second. That's not a head. What the fuck is that? Is that a deer? Is that a deer torso with legs? Are these moving? Hang on. Wait, what the fuck? Is that a person? Corpse examined. In a few days it will be completely absorbed. Great, okay. I'm just going to search through all of the clothing here and just take the scraps of clothing and move on with my life. What the fuck is going on here? Huh, okay. Yeah, this is not a very good, happy place at all. Let's just go ahead and keep exploring, though, because I'm probably going to need this stuff to survive at some point. Yep, so you can actually go ahead and repair destroyed things as well. Enemies will break through windows and doors, especially if they're barricaded. So you can see I need nails and planks, and you actually get tons and tons of nails if you look around. Same with planks, actually. So I'm not too worried about doing that, but right now I just don't have the nails. I will probably end some parts of this game with significant supplies of nails and stuff. Yeah, here's another one. What the heck? Okay, that's not good. Oh, so actually here, there's something else that's interesting that is good to know if you ever actually do get a chance to play the game. Look how quickly my stamina is depleting here. Let's go ahead and give it a second to regenerate out. If you're actually on these trails, it goes down a little bit slower. I want to say it's like half as fast or something like that, and there's a person. Let me get my axe out and check for ambushes. Yeah, this guy is not having a good time. He's apparently bleeding. I think this one is still breathing. You know what? I'm going to avoid him for just a second. I want to go up here and see. Is there anything I can do? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I think this guy is actually the end of the doctor's part of the story for now. Let's go and search the unconscious man and take the big metal key. If there is an exit out of these woods, this key will surely open it. Let's close. He's unconscious. I've never seen him around here before. Number 21. He's only carrying a key and some journal. And then he's just fireman carries me away. Since he managed to sneak in here, he must know how to get out. Of course, he won't help me voluntarily. And I'm going to just inject him with something, apparently. What appears to be cactus juice. But that is of no importance. Not in the fucking eye, man. Come on. I need to get out of this accursed forest. Yep, and here he is just bandaging me. You hear me, rat? I think the doctor is bandaging up this guy, so the guy in the hat is actually who we're going to be playing as the rest of the game. Show me how and I will let you go. I sometimes hear her voice. Yeah, you're definitely not crazy. She's calling me. Calling me to return home. Yep, and now I'm tied to a chair. Where is the exit? Where? Yep, show me where. And there's the punches. There's a punch. And the doctor's already out of breath because he needs to work on his cardio. And one more punch, and yep, he broke the chair. Typical, well-made workmanship. I'll kill like a dog if I have to. And yeah, okay, there he is. Yeah, he starts struggling a little bit, so I can actually... I don't know. Do I actually need to... I think he just breaks out and then gives me control. So, this is the player character. I want to say he's just... that fucker stole my key. I love this guy's attitude. I think this guy is just called a stranger or something like that. Let me search the clothes. Got a rag and a wire. And can I search this either? I need a lockpick, that's right. Okay, so I need to go ahead. Yep, we now have a couple other items added into here. So first I can go ahead and make a bandage, which only needs 2 rags, which I'm actually going to go ahead and use here in just a second. I actually got to get out of here, don't I? Yep, so I go ahead and if I use that, it gives me a passive healing over time, and as the plus sign fills up with red, it'll actually... that'll dictate the end of my healing cycle. And you can see it's starting to fill up already. So this should be enough that if I took like 1 hit, it might be enough to get me up there. Let's go ahead and make out our lockpick as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I don't think I actually need to have it in the active slot. I think I just need it in my inventory. So if I can go ahead and if I can go here, let's search it, use a lockpick. I'm very, very happy that the game does not have a Darkwood style, or not a Darkwood, a Skyrim style lockpicking minigame, because I'd probably fail and be trapped in here forever. So, I got a flashlight, and I got a shovel. Now, the good news with the flashlight is that I think it lasts longer than a torch will, but it's more directional, so I can't just see in every direction. I just have this, like, passive beam, but it does go further. But since enemies are also attracted to light, that's a very, very big problem. So let me go ahead here. There's a barricaded door. Barricade is too strong to dismantle, so I actually need to go ahead and hit it with a shovel. Yep, and you can actually see at the bottom center there, this is actually the health of the door, and you can see that my shovel's about broken. Item's longer usable, I need to repair it. I'm not going to be able to repair it in this section. It's, oh, fuck. Wait, haha, I have a flashlight, and he disappeared. Okay. So we're back in the doctor's house, in case you couldn't care. Oh, now I can search the cages, that's interesting. let's open the wooden... Let's not open the wooden door, because I don't know who's there. So the doctor can't be there. That tells me that he's somewhere. Ooh, I got a syringe. Perfect. I don't like the weird kind of organic noises going on here. I also don't like that the mushrooms that are just, like, on the screen here, like these ones and these ones over here, appear to be shining. That's a little worrying. So let me see. There's the radio. I really don't trust, like, anything going on here. And now I think it actually is nighttime out. Can I turn on the lamp? No, it's already switched off. Wonderful. Okay. Radio Unitra. That's nothing else. Okay. Can I search the wardrobe? Oh, fuck me. No. Oh, this is not a happy time. This is not a happy time. Okay, can I... Is that enough to open this door? Aha, it is, and this is a very unhappy place, isn't it? Can I switch on the generator? Oh, no, that's right. Okay, so on the bottom, you see how there's the black bar? It actually needs to get fuel. So I need to get gasoline or something in there. I don't think I can fuel it with... Yeah, I don't even have any of the stuff. The doctor all has that. Take a look at the metal table. A metal table with leather belt strapped on. Obviously, just everyone has one of those in their home. Wait, what the heck? Is my... Oh, that's right. You can actually... Yeah, if I hit right-click, I actually can turn the flashlight on and off. I forgot about that. So you can actually save the battery more. Let's go ahead and search out our crate. Okay, there's some gasoline, and there's a table leg. That's exactly what I needed. So if I go out to here, I need to... Yeah, I need to actually have this, I think, in my hand. And then if I go on and I... Yep, I can go ahead and refill it out. You can see how much gas is left in the gas can by the red bar. Basically, you can see how little gas there actually is. A full can, I think, is only good for about 2 of those bars. Let's go ahead and let's switch this on. Alright, and now that I have a table leg, that actually is a defensive weapon. I'm going to put the shovel over here as well. So that gives me an option to hit someone. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about you. You're actually what the corpse has 2 dials instead of eyes. His mouth is wide open and I can hear a distorted voice, barely distinguishable from the radio static. Yeah, that's actually what the radio is, I think. Please don't get up. Oh, are you going to say something? Oh, wait, shit, is the doctor up here? 4892. 4892. Okay, I think that might be the door code. Can I run away? Oh, wait, what did he just say? Is he just going to say I better not leave this place? He probably was, wasn't he? Okay, let's go ahead and do 4892. Got it. Door seems stuck. I need to apply some force on it. Okay, I guess I use my trusty table leg. Perfect. Oh, this can only go well. Help you? No, you know what? No, actually, fuck that. Nothing good is going to come from helping you. Yeah, no, definitely no. Can I, like, get a second table leg and dual wield on this guy? Because he's probably... Actually, he is going to attack me. I know for a fact he's going to attack me. What am I saying? Well, you know what? In for a penny. It's, come here, buddy. Yeah, so you can actually tell when you get hit, the game will actually... It takes you out of your attack stance. So you need to make sure that you're the first one to land the hit, otherwise it's very easy to get in a very bad position. And to this day, I don't actually know who this guy is. Oh, small plastic chick. That's exactly what I needed. Let's see. Stop laughing. You're dead. And how do you want to get out now? Alive, I guess? You think you can manage all by yourself? Honestly, I have zero confidence in my ability to survive in the Darkwood. Hear it? Yeah, I actually do. Let's get in here. Oh, shit. This is not good. This is very bad. Yep, this is what it sounds like when enemies are attacking you. Okay, let's just pretend. I'm gonna just turn off the light and just hope, I guess, to get off my trusty table light. Oh, shit. And that is the end of the prologue to Darkwood. And have this guy walk up here. So I'm not going to spoil who this guy is, but he is actually a relatively important character for the story. God, yeah, the aesthetics of this game are just stellar, although this guy clearly has some kind of weird elephantiasis hands. And we're going to go ahead and save out. So, Chapter 1. So this is actually going to be where I'm going to end part 1 of Darkwood. I will go ahead and try to get out another video in the next day or two of these. Thank you very much for watching, and let's go ahead and I will see you all next time.